Welcome everyone, this is RoaringSnow and today we're playing Shadowverse. Today we'll be playing Dimension Shift, and this deck hasn't changed much from its Darkness Evolved version. The only new card we have here is Piercing Ruin. I personally think this card is just too good to leave out. I only run 2 copies of Merlins because you only have a limited amount of evolution points every game, and sometimes you'll want to spend those evolutions on Levy to gain board control. I run 1 copy of Trail of Light just to speed up the cycling of my deck. Now let's go to some ranked matches. Our first opponent is Runecraft. I hope it's a mirror match, because it's really hard to keep up with Daria when playing as a Dimension Shift. We didn't get our Dimension Shift, but we do have a lot of ways to cycle through our deck. A golem maybe? Ooh. Earth. I don't really want to return it, but it's fine. It's not gonna hurt us that much. The dwarf comes out again. Probably I should have waited until he used the Earth Athens so I can return the Earth Athens instead. I'll do that next turn and use Trail of Light. The dwarf is not gonna hurt that much. Healing Angel. If we can draw Levy here. Of course not. Return the Essence and Trail of Light. Wow, we're not drawing our Dimension Shift at all. And Dwarf Search or Levi? This hurts. We have 2 sorcery cash but no Dimension Shift to use them on. And we have no minions either. I'll just deal with the Levy first and see what we can draw. Still no minions or followers. If we have any follower, we can use the Piercing Ruin, but we can't. How much is this? 6 damage and 1 damage. That's the best we can do here. Oops, I should have killed the dwarf. Because she still can evolve it to search for an Earth card. And she can also return it to get 1 more Earth Athens. Finally, Merlin. Dimension Shift, please. What about this time? Really? We have, we can use Fate's Hand, and if I don't use the snipe, I won't be able to draw next turn. We haven't got any Flame Destroyer or any Dimension Shift yet. We have 6 of those in our deck. Dwarf and Conjure Golem. Let's see what we can draw. We should be able. This is really unlucky. Really? Only 15 left. We can evolve Merlin next time. To search for spell boost cards. I'm pretty sure we'll get Dimension Shift with this Merlin. And our opponent just gave up. We don't even have Dimension Shift or Flame Destroyer. Anyway, let's go to our second battle. Our second opponent is Runecraft. Again, I hope it's a mirror match because I don't want to fight a Dari at all. I'll keep the Wind Blast. Flame Destroyer is something we can use if it's against Daria, but it has a chance to get destroyed by Dance of Death. 2 Flame Destroyers. Maybe we can win by board control. I'll use it. We need some cards that can help us cycle through the deck, like Fates of Hand. And we got one. Let's focus on board clear. I use the snipe so I can play Fates of Hand next turn. And it's a mirror match, but it's very likely our opponent has already drawn or have Dimension Shift in her hand because she just used cash. We need our own Dimension Shift. Another fiery embrace. I don't want to use the cash yet. She has a full hand, but she has Dimension Shift as well. We need Merlin or Dimension Shift. Fates of Hand. This is fine too, but I'll use the Golem so we can draw next turn. Because we might not get a 1-cost spell. Again, we are trying to dig through our deck for Dimension Shift. And it's the second time our opponent evolves a Levy and returns it to hand. That's 9 damage solely from evolution if she decides to evolve the Levy again. I really want a Dimension Shift. I can play Levy and recycle it like she did, but we can't use the Crimson Sorcery to boost anything important. Our Flame Destroyers are already low enough to play. But I don't want to play it because our opponent could have Fiery Embrace or Wind Blast. Dimension Shift Witch has plenty of removal spells. But I'll still use it. Use the Levy and Rainbow just to search through our deck. Even though we won't be able to draw any cards next turn. Because I don't want to do nothing. We have 23 left in our deck. Hopefully, next one is not a dimension shift. And a cash. It hurts a little bit, but we finally get it. Now, all we need is get that to 10 cost or lower. Let's evolve our Levi, or Levy, just so we can boost it one more time. We need 3 or 4 more spells before we can use the dimension shift. What is our opponent looking for? If she doesn't, we can use Piercing Ruin and Fiery Embrace just to get some spell boost down. Another Levi. Let's do that. I hope. We need to use one more spell. Let's see what we can draw. Wind Blast. If she doesn't have Dimension ready yet, and she plays a minion, then we'll be able to win. Because we have 0 cost, no followers. And of course, yeah, we drew our dimension shift way too late. When it's a mirror match, it's basically a race for readying your dimension shift. And let's go to our third battle. And our third opponent is Havencraft. It's relatively easier to fight against Havencraft because we don't need to hurry. And Rainbow is nice because we can return Sacred Play and Beast Call. And I haven't seen Stormhaven for about a week or so, so I don't think we need to worry about that. We can return the Sacred Play here, or return the Unicorn. But I think I'll return the Sacred Play, so this turn I'll set up the Golem to kill the Unicorn next turn. If that happens, I'll ignore the Unicorn. Because I don't really care about that 1 or 2 damage. We can deal the unicorn next turn with the this turn, I mean, with the Wind Blast, and then we can draw 2 cards, and we need our dimension shift. And this time, our opponent chooses to speed it up. We have 2 cash, but again, we are not drawing our dimension shift. Hopefully, we can get it with this Merlin. Fate's Hand, Fiery Embrace, and Dimension Shift, finally. We have 2 Flame Destroyers, I think that's probably enough. We have to be fast though, because it's turn 7 already. A 3rd one. And Seraph. I think we're too slow. Our luck is not good enough today to draw the dimension shifts. But we do have lethal next turn, I believe. Let's take the golem back for 2 extra damage. But with 9 cards, it's hard to believe that she doesn't have enough to awaken the Seraph. That's 1. That's it? Then we have lethal. We'll evolve this Flame Destroyer. And that's 20 damage in total, if we use the other evolution point. I'm glad she used that Halo Dogma up there on the Sacred Plea. So we won 2 out of 3 games today. That was Dimension Shift Runecraft. Sometimes Runecraft decks do need a little bit of luck to play, and our luck wasn't that great in the first and second game, but we still won the first one because our opponent gave up. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe and comment. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.